LeDune.
All right, Jasper. Like Ty told you, my name is LeDune. I am a singer-songwriter. I spend most of my time between Chicago, Illinois, and Nashville, Tennessee, in a little town called Spencer, Indiana. That's where I spend most of my time. And since this crew, everybody has been so phenomenal tonight, I'm going to start mine off with, to try to reach that bar, I'm going to play my number one song for you. Hope you like this. Nobody's ever recorded it. It's just a song I do first, so I call it my number one song. Somewhere on the road to happiness, we took a wrong turn and ended up in a ditch. All because she had to scratch that 7-year itch. Man, that really rubbed me raw. She went and got herself a brand new guy, and he's the rotten apple of her eye. They drained my bank account and honeymoon on my dime, so I guess it is official now. I got a husband-in-law. Lordy, I never thought my old ball and chain would make a getaway, but she found her a hacksaw, and he's waiting on the mail for my child support checks. I guess he needs some new wheels for his Corvette. He's a dirty dog, the worst I ever saw. My husband-in-law. Now I drive by my house and I see him there. He's mowing my lawn on my old John Deere, just smiling and waving and drinking my beer. That boy has sure got some gall. My husband-in-law. Lordy, I never thought, boo, boo, boom, my old ball and chain would make a getaway. She found her a hacksaw, and he's swimming in my pool, playing with my kids. I can't wait for the day until he gets his. He's a dirty dog, I'd like to break his jaw. My husband-in-law. Come on. Oh, but time has a way of cooling down things when they get too hot. Ain't karma a beep boop? And when he found out, I can't believe what I got. Ex-husband-in-law. Lordy, he never thought his old ball and chain would make a getaway, but she found a brand new hacksaw. No more kickback in my chair watching my TV. What a sad, sad day, but I'm happy as can be that this dirty dog got his just reward. My husband-in-law. Now, that ought to be the end of the song. But sometimes life don't give you a choice. You got to keep right on writing. So that's what I did. She started using that church like a revolving door, going through grooms like Zsa Zsa Gabor. When number 3 asked me, what's that make me to you? I said, my ex-husband-in-law, twice removed. ex-husband-in-law. Lordy, they never saw that our old ball and chain's claim to fame was a hardware store full of hacksaws. And they're living in tents all around me. We're sharing burnt coffee and pork and beans. A bunch of beat down dogs, don't that just beat all? My husband's in law. A pack of neutered dogs, but we're family after all. That's me and my husband-in-law. Oh, thanks an awful lot. I appreciate that. Wow. Okay, so you know, a lot of country music these days is it's kind of based off of blues. So, how many of y'all like blues? Man, I hate the blues. You got to be sad when you're singing the blues, and nobody likes that, right? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I had a buddy of mine challenge me. He said, "Hey, you need to write a blues song." I'd never done that before, and I said, "Okay, I'll try." I had to call somebody in for some help, so I called Joe Walsh from the Eagles. And I know you think that's impossible, and it is. Full disclosure, Joe and I weren't actually in the same state. But, you know, until I get a cease and desist order from his attorney, I got a co-write with Joe Walsh, so that's nice. All right, here's my Rick LeDune / Joe Walsh song. Come on! They ought to put up a warning sign in candy apple neon red. A disclaimer to the dangers waiting on you inside if you let that 90 proof go to your head. There's nothing wrong with a couple Jaeger bombs, that's true. Until you chase them down with some Stevie Ray Vaughan and that Fred Astaire starts coming out in you. Yeah, it's a wicked combination. Alcohol and syncopation. That transformation ain't complete till that liquor hits your feet and you become a dancing fool. All because of rhythm and booze. You never meant to close down the place. Just wind down with an ice cold beer. But when that bass man starts a thumping, it gets your blood a pumping, and you just can't stay in your chair. And now you're up there on the bar like you're on Dancing with the Stars, that's right. But your two-step and your sachet look more like a whip and nay-nay, 'cause you ain't danced a day in your life. Oh, it's a wicked combination. Alcohol and syncopation. You know you're in a downward spiral when tomorrow you go viral on YouTube. Blame it on the rhythm and booze. Yep, this is the Joe Walsh part. Yeah, it's a wicked combination. Alcohol and syncopation, yeah. Such a wicked combination. Alcohol and syncopation. That music gets your toe a-tapping, and before you know what's happening, yep, you getting handcuffed in the nude. Just blame it on the rhythm and booze. Rhythm and booze. Rhythm and booze. Thanks and I'm alive. Yeah. I appreciate it. I'm Rick LeDune. We'll see y'all around real soon.